What if much of what you consider your personality is simply your nervous system's way of learning to survive? Many of us wonder why we react the way we do, even when we don't want to. Why we shut down, overthink, people please, or feel stuck in patterns that don't reflect who we truly are. Welcome back to The Reflective Soul, a channel about personal evolution through awareness. Today, we're talking about how your nervous system shapes your behavior, your identity, and even the way you see yourself. And the most important part is you didn't consciously choose it. Your nervous system's primary job isn't happiness, success, or even authenticity. It's survival. From a very early age, your body learned what felt safe and what didn't, and how to respond to cope. That's where the stress responses come in. Fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. These aren't just reactions to danger in the moment. Over time, they can become patterns. Patterns that shape how you move through the world. For example, if you learned early on expressing yourself led to conflict or rejection, your nervous system may have learned that staying quiet equals safety. And that might look like being reserved, agreeable, or emotionally guarded. If chaos or unpredictability were a part of your environment, your system might have adapted by staying alert, always scanning, always thinking, and that can show up as anxiety, overthinking, or perfectionism. If connection felt conditional, you may have learned to please others to stay safe, even at the expense of your own needs. Now, none of these responses mean there's something wrong with you. They simply describe how your body learned to survive. The challenging part is that when these adaptations stay unconscious, we often mistake them for who we are. We say things like, "This is just my personality. I was born this way. I'm just like this," or "I don't know why I behave this way." But awareness changes the story. Because once you realize that many of your patterns are protective and not personal flaws, you gain something powerful: choice. This is where self-awareness, understanding your nervous system, and authenticity meet. When you start to notice your reactions without judging them, you begin to separate your true self from your survival strategies. You might start to ask yourself, is this response coming from fear or safety? Is this who I am, or is it how I learned to cope? These questions alone can open the door to change. And here's something important. Your nervous system isn't trying to sabotage you. It's trying to protect you based on outdated information. It doesn't need you to force change. What it needs is awareness. When something happens or you find yourself facing a challenge, notice the impulses your body sends. Are they frenetic, erratic, or hypervigilant? If so, slow your body down. Take deep, calming breaths. Doing this sends signals of safety to your nervous system. And over time, your system will learn that it doesn't have to protect you from that situation or event. Personal growth isn't just about mindset or willpower. You can't think your way out of patterns your body learned to survive, but you can become curious about them. And curiosity is often the beginning of healing and rewiring your nervous system to create the change you wish to see. If you want to reflect deeper, here's something you can try this week. The next time you notice a strong reaction like stress, withdrawal or frustration, or urgency, pause and ask yourself, what might my nervous system be trying to protect me from right now? You don't need to change anything, just notice, because awareness creates space, and space creates choice. Understanding this doesn't take responsibility away from you. It gives it back to you in a more compassionate way. You are not broken or lazy. You are adaptive. And with awareness, what once protected you can slowly loosen its grip. If this perspective gave you something to think about, I'd love to hear it in the comments. And if you'd like to continue exploring self-awareness, authenticity, and conscious growth, you are very welcome here. I hope you will subscribe and keep learning practical ways to reconnect with who you truly are. And until next time, continue to discover, align, and grow.